All right. I'm Mike Hinderleiter, the Dean of PowerWash at PowerWash University and PowerWash.com. And today I want to talk to you about power washers that could be purchased from a box store and how they've impacted our industry. So, for the most part, what you're going to find is homeowners and sometimes contractors as well, mostly not power washing contractors, but general contractors in the construction trades and things of that nature, are purchasing power washers from the box stores. So, especially on the homeowner side, you're finding that they're buying machines that are anywhere from 3 gallons a minute, 2 gallons a minute, 2.5, 1.5 gallons a minute. And we all know that that is grossly underperforming power washer. And even if they're running 3,000 or 3,500 psi with those volumes, they're very ineffective. So when the consumer takes this power washer home and they go to start cleaning with it, it takes them a very long time to clean. So they get very frustrated. They're out in the heat or they're out in the weather. So they don't know proper cleaning techniques. So they don't know how to move the wand properly. They don't know the proper nozzle to use. So they're using the wrong nozzles and they're damaging equipment. And they think they got all this power and the great results they're going to get from it. And they can get results, but because they use the wrong nozzle, they don't understand how that nozzle can tear things up. So they get very poor results. So, and then as they try to apply chemicals or other detergents to the surface to help clean it, they don't know the proper way to use the chemicals either. So now they tear up more of their investment in the property. And what that actually does, it creates a lot of awareness for the power washers in general, those who are professional power washers. So now there's no more awareness to want to go out and find somebody who's actually a professional and can do it right, because they don't really understand that using a power washer is a skill, that it is actual trade. So those who have been around power washing for a long time, they understand that it takes proper technique, it takes the right power washer with the right pressure and the right volume. Volume is often overlooked, and the right chemicals to use those chemicals right. So they understand how to use these things to get a job done in a timely fashion, effectively, that creates profit for themselves and their company, and it saves the homeowner a ton of headache and frustration if they try to do it themselves. So where I'm going with this is that I want to use an example, and this is firsthand experience. In the 90s, I tried very hard to get into doing a lot of residential work, and I was throwing out flyers, I was walking neighborhoods, and people were just like, yeah, no, I don't need a power wash, I don't need this power wash. And I had to, like demo the work to get anybody to go with me. And I finally realized that it just wasn't understood back then what power washers could effectively do. But because the box stores are selling so many power washers now, and everybody is kind of familiar with it. When I started in 1985, there weren't a lot of people that, when I talked to them, understood or knew what power washing was. Now they do, and that creates more opportunities for the rest of us, more opportunities for things that can get power washed and things that can be cleaned, and customers who want to get the service. So it's actually a good thing, I think, that there's all these box stores and stuff that are selling power washers, because they create this awareness around our service and our industry now. And not only do they create the awareness, they're going to create customers that weren't available there in the past. So, so I'm saying that there will be a group that's going to be hard-headed. They got to do it themselves. They're going to be the DIYers, and no matter what you tell them, they're going to do it. They don't care. They can do it better, and they're going to waste a ton of time. They're going to tear things up. They may call you afterwards and want you to fix it for them, which it happens all the time. But there's also going to be that group that says, wow, I bought this power washer. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm going to stick to washing my car going forward. That's fine. A lot of people, they can manage washing their cars, but they can't manage cleaning their roof, cleaning their siding, power washing the driveway, because they're going to end up damaging it because they don't know exactly what they're doing, all those surfaces. And on the commercial side, the same thing goes for that. back dock areas at restaurants, sidewalks and drive-throughs, gas stations where they have the employees in-house do it. They're not properly trained. They don't know how to use the chemicals correctly. They don't understand how it could impact the environment. All kinds of things that go around how professional power washers can do such a much better job than those that try to do it in-house or go buy a cheap power washer from the box stores. And the awareness that the box stores have created for our industry is phenomenal. And there's a ton of opportunity out there. If you go to the right people and get the right training, you can be also very successful in power washing. So that's my Washaholic Wednesday tip. I'm the Dean of Power Wash. And if you need supplies or training, check out our sponsors, PowerWash University and PowerWash.com. Either one of those entities can help and get you taken care of and get you into the power washing industry. So see you next Wednesday. I'm Mike Henry, Dean of Power Wash. Have a successful week.